Touch for Men by Burberry. A light, fresh, airy, floral composition that tinkers or borders on a unisex fragrance. Will it touch your senses? And is it right for you? Stay tuned and find out in this review. Intro. Okay, so let's dive into what it is. Touch for Men is a fresh floral ozonic men's fragrance released by Burberry in the year 2K. So the nose behind the composition of this designer fragrance is Jean-Pierre Betul. It comes in an eau de toilette and it is available in 30, 50, and 100 milliliter offerings. Got that out of the way. Now let's get down to the ratings. So first off is the presentation. Look at the bottle. Just look at it. So yeah, the bottle is pretty unique if you can pick up on the design cues that Burberry intended with this one. When I first saw it, I thought, carrot. What's up, doc? But upon closer inspection, it is designed to resemble the shape of a man. Strong upper body and the head, as well as the slightly blue tint of juice inside the bottle, blue male. I noticed this upon observing the Burberry Touch for Women because the shape of the women bottle is, you know, fellas, you know. So you got a fox wooden cap here, and I said fox, and that's how you pronounce it. I don't know. It's a fake wooden cap. Got a nice wooden design. It will look good if you have a dresser or a wherever you store your fragrances. If it's the same color, it's gonna look pretty nice, I think. And the cap as well, you push it on and push it off. So you don't just, you gotta push it on and then you gotta pull it off. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. Pretty sturdy as well. Atomizer sprays the fragrance with a short, strong burst of mist. So, and it comes in a string tied box with a quilted design. Nice little design cue there. I like the presentation overall, and I give it bonus points for originality. So overall presentation, we give it an 8 out of 10. Now let's get down to the juice. Yes, the juice. Here we go. I'm ready to be touched. Listen, I'm gonna be 100 with you. It smells nice, it smells pleasant, but it ain't for me. And here's why. Well, the main notes in this one, you got violet up top, and you got pepper and cedar in the middle. And you got musk and tonka bean at that base. But what's gonna hit your nose out of all of that, you're gonna smell the violet and you're gonna smell the pepper. It's like these two are battling out. It's like it has an identity crisis. It doesn't know whether it wants to be a fresh floral scent or a spicy scent. But to my nose, it's about a 70-30 violet pepper. Thus, I'd classify it as a fresh ozonic scent, meaning it smells like spring, rainwater, the air. It's very airy. Now, when it dries down, you do get a hint of musk, so I can see a little bit of masculinity in it, but is nowhere near as prominent as the violet note. So when I smell it, I get thoughts of fresh, clean, airy, heavenly, on cloud 9, floating. So if I were to describe it in layman's terms, I would say it smells just like a bar of soap. I'm talking like Zest Clean soap. It smells like a bar of soap. It's not bold, but it's pleasant. So I give it a 7 out of 10. Okay, let's get into the performance aspects of this fragrance. As far as projection is concerned, it is an airy, floral, fresh scent. A scent like this is gonna be below average as far as projection is concerned, as it should be, because something that has violet in it, something that's supposed to be airy and light, you don't want it to be offensive and loud, having that loud projection. So it is what it is. Give it a 4 out of 10 for projection. It's not a bad thing, it's just the way it is. So let's talk about the longevity. Now, one thing you have to realize is that If a fragrance has good projection, it doesn't necessarily mean that the longevity is going to be good, and the opposite is true. If a fragrance has good longevity, it doesn't necessarily mean that the projection is going to be good, and this is the case with this one. So while the projection is kind of weak, it does last a long time. It lasts a long time. It surprised me, honestly. I mean, I got over 7-8 hours with this thing, and that was a shock. So yeah, 7 to 8 hours on my skin. I give it a 7 out of 10. Hey, that rhymed. For the longevity. So let's talk about the impressions or the compliment factor. Honestly, this is going to be a hit or miss with the ladies. Not that the ladies not gonna like the way this smells. It smells good. Everyone, I think almost everyone can agree that this is going to smell nice. It smells nice. However, with the ladies, some ladies like this soft floral stuff on men. Other ladies want something more masculine, hence the hit or miss factor with regards to compliments. So for the compliment score, I give it a 6 out of 10. And yeah, this thing could easily be worn by women just as it is by men. It's pushing the border of a unisex fragrance. If a woman wore it, she would not be out of line at all. So the best time to wear this one is probably in the spring on formal occasions when you're suited and booted up. It's gonna smell nice. You go to a banquet or a wedding or whatever, you're gonna smell nice wearing this one in that nice, fresh spring air. So to recap and score, for presentation, we give it an 8 out of 10. For the scent composition, we give it a 7 out of 10. For projection, we give it a 4 out of 10. For longevity, it gets a 7 out of 10. And for the compliment factor or impressions upon others, we give it a 6 out of 10. We add them all up and we divide by 5, and it gets a composite score of 6.4 out of 10. Overall, a decent designer fragrance. Now, is it right for you? Well, if you like soft, fresh, airy, soapy scents, you might want to give this one a try. Especially if you need something for formal occasions, take a look at it, give it a try. If you need something more masculine and loud, give it a pass. Anyways, what are your thoughts? Do you own a bottle of this? Do you love it? Do you disagree what I say? Do you agree what I say? Love to hear what you say. Leave it down below in the comment section. Don't forget to give the video a big thumbs up if you found it helpful and or entertaining. And if you want to see more review videos like this, hit the subscribe button along with the notification bell so you don't miss any new videos. With this, I'm out. Take care, guys, and leave scent trails.